Welcome everybody, wherever you may be, to BadBoys TV. Got our first team final coming up for you. Guys are filling out the score sheets, and they've been nice enough to... They said they'd fill one out for us. Hopefully they do. We've got the Shady bunch. They are in the hot seat right now, undefeated. And their opponents in today's final will be the Rhodes Scholars. And they will have to defeat the Shady bunch twice to win the title. This is the men's gold division, or mixed gold actually. It's not just a men's division, although I don't think there are any women on either one of these teams. So looks like they're kind of living past glory right now as their team captains fill out score sheets. Should be a good one. Hey, here comes our score sheet.
Mas tequila. All right, we about to get it on here. Gold team finals. Yeah. 2,100 for first, 1,360 for second place. Not bad for a day and a half's worth of work.
Call this work?
The hell? For them.
I've never looked at pool as work.
No, not bad weekend. The Shady bunch, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Shady bunch and the Rhodes Scholars. Let's take a peek back at the bracket and see what info we can give you guys. The Rhodes Scholars, well, they came from... Yeah, they lost in the hot seat match to the Shady bunch, 13-6. Ouch. So the Shady bunch, pretty strong.
Heard one of them on the phone to a buddy of his, and he said, "Oh, they were down big time in that last match, and came back and won like 7 straight or something." So,
well, they beat Rhodes Scholars beat Ferris Q's 13-8. Then they beat Covert Operations 13-5, and then they lost to the Shady bunch 13-6. Then they went over. Oh, damn it! Wrong button. Then on the loser side, I don't have a score. Why not?
you haven't updated.
That's probably why. Yeah. They won 13-9. So they're a pretty strong team. Only people they've lost to are the people they're about to play.
Yeah, I think he said they were down like 9-6, and then they won 7 in a row.
Yeah, Jaron's trying to rob the tournament. They won the singles, the scotch, and now he's going to try to win the teams. They'll have to double dip the Shady bunch to make that happen.
He's played pretty well. Alright, looks like we're getting underway here. Rhodes Scholars are breaking first. This is Jaron. And he's figured out some of his breaking issues. Has he got a ball to go down?
Alright, we're started.
And Jaron's
Yeah,
playing
showing
Michael
a whole lot.
Johnson.
Got it there. That's going to be tough to hang.
No, it's not. So you can, it has a wiring kit that you can hang it on a cable just like they do for the dynamites.
Well, we'll see.
I'm going to pick one up and I'll bring it down. I mean, it'll cost me $110, but if you don't use it, I can hang it in my garage.
Alright, so who's at the table?
It's Jared. He's made a ball, and he's running out.
Yeah, pretty wide open,
yeah,
man.
It's pretty open right now.
Well, they were busy in a match. The Shady bunch was practicing hard. This should be a good battle.
Yeah, they were smart. There wasn't a match going on a TV table, so they were over here hitting balls.
Yeah, they jumped on the TV table as soon as the ladies were done.
Too often that team in the hot seat just kind of sits and they don't play, and it takes them a little bit to get going.
Yeah, and the other team is playing and competing, so they usually come in hot. You hear me drinking? I thought you said Jaren broke.
He did?
They won the coin toss?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why they're the home team.
Yeah, so do this. This makes it so much easier.
No.
It just makes it easier because it matches the score sheet.
No, I didn't know about that tricky little button.
Yeah, it's a cool little button to have. Just makes it easier to track it.
I track it with the colors too.
Yeah, the colors help too, but it's nice to have the home team on the left. Then it's just...
Yeah, when I'm back here typing in, I don't know who's winning the flip.
Right.
Well, he's got this 4 and 7.
Yeah, it should be able to just pop out. Center of the table. Just like that. And just go the side rail and back out for the 8.
Yeah, unless he can just stop it right there. I don't think he can.
No, it looks like he's...
Yeah.
Shogun is back. Gotta like my chat people.
And this 8 ball to get things going.
And there you go. Rhodes Scholars takes a 1-0 lead. That's the one thing I miss about being in the business, is I don't get to play league or play pool with my buddies. I used to love the pressure of having to win that game when your team was waiting for you. Well,
Yeah,
that shot just didn't have any heart in it.
nah,
He was trying to hold up, and this is the men's gold teams. And it is the finals.
kind of a small division.
He was trying to hold up for the 8 and couldn't put enough. He needed to draw the cue ball more. It would have taken him farther away from the 8, but it would have kept him more in line, and he'd been able to hit the 9 a little harder.
Well, this is a pretty wide open layout here.
And he starts with a combo.
Wow. I did not think he had to start with a combo, but hey, split the pocket.
Well, if he doesn't get that 1 out of the way, he'll be shooting a combo on the 3 and the 4 too. But apparently he's not afraid of a combo. Yeah, some of my greatest moments in pool was playing teams and it's hill and I'm the last shooter. I'm 4 for 4. I'm retired, so I can't screw that record up.
Man,
he just went to Troubleville.
He overhit that.
Well, one player shot too soft and the other one put way too much go-go on it. For all of you on a computer, I think some of you said you can do it on an iPad. Feel free to hit that little $sign super chat. That's where you can kick a donation to Bad Boys TV and help us keep bringing you the free streams.
Of course, if they do that, it's not really free.
It is, because it's voluntarily.
Yeah, I know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Put your damn money in it. Road Scholars has got to win 2 sets. Shady Business has only got to win 1.
The Shady Bunch.
Shady Bunch. They're trying to have some shady business here.
Well, I think he's cutting the 1. No, it's played safe.
Yep, he stayed there. Perfect. Nice little shot. Got some good players playing, so we got to watch both tables. Things are happening a lot faster.
Yeah, no. Well, he hit the 9, but no rail.
Yep.
Had a good one between matches while you were out smoking. This older guy comes up and he says, do you have a copy of the rule book up here? I want to look up a rule. So I explained to him that it was online. He goes, I don't do computers. I said, well, they don't print the book anymore. I said, what rule are you having a question of? Well, a 9-ball, he says. I said, okay. He says,
sure, why not?
If you call the 9, but it goes in the wrong pocket. And I'm looking at him, I said, well, in our rules, I said, 9-ball is not a called pocket game, so, it counts. And he goes, yeah, but in the senior park where I play, you have to call the 9. I said, and so he says, it spots, but then whose shot is it?
What?
I said, well, if you're gonna modify rules, then you're gonna have to modify that too. So I did show him the 10-ball, the player option. He thought that was a pretty good idea. I said, hey, if I were you guys, I'd adopt that. But I said, yeah, the rule you're looking for is not going to be in the book.
Yeah, you guys are writing your own rules.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Which could get you in trouble.
You're not really playing by the BCA rules if well, you just want to stay down on this one. You don't have to crush it.
He hit that nice.
He did.
That was a very nice shot.
He hits everything pretty firm.
Too many years on a valley. And the Shady Bunch takes down a game, ties it up 1-1. This match brought to you by Jam Up Apparel.
And by BadBoys TV.
Now make Jam Up fit back where it belongs, because right now it says Am Up.
Oh.
Brett's new at the driving of the logos.
Yeah. I can't even get it.
Oh my God.
Too many buttons.
The boy has no... Brett is not a Bob Vila type kind of guy.
That's exactly right.
Well, we can't really tell you guys what the Team Fargos are because Black Gold, quote unquote, froze Fargo in December, which can't be done. Basically, what they did was they printed everybody's Fargo in December. And that's what they based all the teams and Fargos at this event. So I have no idea what their Fargos were then. So we don't have them in the system where you could just bring them up based on the whole team. You'd have to look up each player individually. I'm going to guess the Shady Bunch is the favorite, just by how they played and what their scores were in the tournament. They're going to have a slightly higher Fargo.
They're really studying those balls up there on that little table in the corner. I guess they were looking to see if the ball was froze.
Team USA won curling. Apparently it was a big upset in the match before the gold, and they beat Canada. And I do believe they beat Switzerland in the finals. I think that's who it was. The women beat Canada in hockey. I love my Canada peeps.
USA, baby.
But they got to be feeling a little down this week. That's pretty good safety.
That's a good save. Although I think he's got a window he can kick to the right side rail and might be able to pocket that 5 if he hits it good.
I hear in Canada they're smoking twice as much weed this week as last week because they're feeling all depressed. So let's pray the wind doesn't blow south, because y'all be eating too many Doritos and Cheetos down
That's why
here.
Americans are overweight. The southerly winds from Canada.
Yeah. Hey, if we knew the wind was blowing south this week, we'd go buy some stock in Cheetos.
That is one thing I noticed, that when you come to a state where it's not legal, like Oklahoma, you're not smelling it all the time. Although I did smell it in a hotel the other day.
Yeah, when I was a kid, they had the ice cream truck driving around. I'm thinking if they legalize marijuana in my state, I'm going to go get me a Dorito and nachos truck. Just drive through the neighborhood.
Did you see the picture of the little girl selling Girl Scout cookies, and she set up her table right outside a marijuana dispensary?
Why not? I would.
Some people had an issue with that, but I thought it was pretty funny and pretty ingenious. And her mother said it was all her idea.
Yeah. Yeah, in the chat room they asked if we saw the Canadian girl take off her silver medal when they gave it to her. Yeah, and props to her for coming back, and she did an interview and she apologized and regretted that she acted whiny.
like a whiny little.
Like silver's not good enough, you know. Yeah, but she did apologize, so props to her for that. It was pretty petty.
She acted like a pool player.
Yeah, she ripped it off her head as soon as they put it on. It was tacky, but she apologized for it, so all's forgiven.
She should have threw it on the ground and stomped on it. You know?
I think she wanted to. I suppose when you win all the time and you're not used to losing, and everybody thinks you're gonna win, they lose perspective and forget that it's just an honor to even make it to the Olympics. Well, that was an interesting way to scratch. It's an interesting little line of balls on the other table, isn't it?
Both tables kind of have a line of balls over on the left side. Little bank pool practice. Okay, dude, you better like separate these balls or something just to keep playing safe, and hooking him back behind these two is.
Yeah, I think he's going to
pointless.
try to pop that out and just draw the cue ball into the
Yeah.
rail, freeze it up in. No, he didn't do that, but he'll still get the safety. He hit it hard enough. I'm surprised he didn't. Well, yeah.
I would have just put it on the top rail. I don't know why he banked it all the way down.
Well, if you're going to bank it down to try to break out the 11 ball, but
Yeah.
instead now he's made it tougher to shoot the 15 and break out the 11 because the 6 is a big rock in the way now. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta go, what?
I'm amazed at how many players their only goal is to not leave their opponent a shot when they're playing a safety, and it's like,
Right, and you're
No,
not.
no,
Yeah, they miss the opportunity of playing the safe to gain something.
right,
Yeah,
get your balls in a more advantageous position.
yeah. You see it all the time too.
They tie up their own balls, just not leaving the other person a shot. It's like,
Yeah,
okay,
not gaining anything.
so
Yeah, see, the easy save here is just to bump the 13 in the lower right corner and just put the cue ball right up behind the 8.
That's
And you would gain something there because you
Yep.
make the 13 makeable.
okay, good. He's got his earpiece in and heard us.
A little hard.
He's perfect.
Yep, it
That's
stayed.
perfect.
Good.
Yep, that was a good safety there.
Yeah, because you gained something. You made the 13 makeable now. Well, the first 2 games went pretty quick. Not much progress since then. I don't like this shot. If I was him, I'd 2-rail into the 3 because the 12 is still makeable. That worked out, but the 6 still doesn't go anywhere unless the cue ball stays down here. I say you thin the 11 and take the cue ball up and try to get it between the 14-9.
I would want to
Because you push the 7 to the left, the 6 doesn't go.
I'd want that 15.
Or you could do the same thing. Yeah, you could bank the 15 cross corner and run the cue ball all the way up table.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Either way, you're going to be breaking out one of the balls.
I'd like to get the 15 out of there and, yeah, get the cue ball up table.
Yeah, you could do it either way. You're going to break out one ball either shot. I like doing the 11 just because now it would go in either corner if the 13's
Right,
out of
but
the way, and you can break out
Your
the
opponent
15
is
with the
gonna have to
13
deal with
or the 11.
too, because it's tied up with the 7. But your opponent doesn't give it 2 hoots about the 15 because, well, I don't like this.
I don't like this at all. See, to me, that's a wasted shot.
Yeah, he didn't.
You gave your opponent a ball he can make. He can shoot the 6, then he can get on the 3. He can get out.
Bet.
Where shooting the 50, well, he can.
He can. I'm saying he won't, but he could. Yeah.
But he can. And you gave him the opportunity, and your 15 and 11 are still tied up. Where if you'd have bumped the 15 out and took the cue ball up table, he's not going to get out. Because the 8 is not that tough of a bank cross corner. You know, you don't have to break it out.
No, it goes.
Guys at this level can bank that 8 cross corner all day long. And if he can shoot this 6, if he could shoot it and stop, he can get out. Because he can shoot the 5 and stop, shoot the 3, break out the 7. He could actually shoot the 6 in the upper right corner here and break out the 7. Oh, he missed the shot. But he makes that shot, you got to be concerned he's going to get out.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't like that play at all.
All right, and a little table up in the corner. The Rhodes Scholars are about to put the finishing touches on another game.
Yep.
They take a 2-1 lead. What the heck?
What the heck? That's weird. Go to the other table, see what the scoreboard says.
You have
Oh, you had a different scoreboard still open.
somebody did.
That's weird. Yeah.
Well, does 7 go in off the 6?
It's almost like these two guys are playing not to lose.
Pretty cautious.
Oh, what it would be to be in Florida today at 82 degrees. For how many?
84 of them.
Yeah, let's see if they work.
And they have a hanging kit that's included with it. It used to be separate. It was like $15 a kit.
Well, that's kind of stupid to sell a hanging kit for a light that's supposed to hang separately.
Or recess or whatever, yeah. Because it was...
So we need to get one of those and test it on a table.
like I said, I'll buy one. It's going to cost me $110 to get it. Because it's only one. And if it don't work, I'll hang it in my garage.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll see why it wouldn't.
Yeah, get one. We'll see what we got.
Pool Planet selling them for
Multitasking.
Rick's doing business over here. Rick's spending money.
Always spending money. Oh yeah, he's gonna spend money on one light so we can see if it works on a pool table, so that I can buy 80 of them. Who's spending money?
84. So you got 2 spares.
If I need 80 and I buy 84, that's 4 spares.
Only if one truck's there.
Good God, the math on that boy.
Hey,
Shut up, Brett. You're the
We're never
Hey,
gonna make America
he's-
great again.
he's
Hey, my dad
he
always
was
told
counting
me-
to 2 that he's gonna
No,
stick.
My dad told me 1 + 1 always adds up to 3.
You send him off for some sweet tea or something.
Yeah, some sweet tea be good.
Yep, would be, wouldn't it?
Just go to Route 66 and ask for 2 cups. They'll give them to you.
There's 2 cups up at the desk.
Okay, I'll take a sweet tea, man.
I was gonna say my cup's on the desk.
Yeah.
It's got like this much.
Yeah.
We are just far enough south to have sweet tea. That's how you know where you're at in the United States. Because when you're too far north and you go, hey, do you guys got sweet tea? And they go, oh, we got raspberry. Did I ask for raspberry? I asked for sweet tea.
It's right.
What the hell the answer? Raspberry. What kind of answer is that? You guys got sweet tea? Yeah, we got raspberry. What?
Sweet tea moonshine. Now that is good stuff.
Yeah. Bad Boys TV may be restricted if we get moonshine back here. Have to put up the rated R logo up on the screen. What he just say? Oh. Oh. Well, now what you gonna do? You played a safety and all your balls are tied up. Will the 11 go in the upper right? Then what will you do with the 15 and the 13?
He really should look at be banking the 13
Or
or shoot the 11.
shoot
at
the
upper.
13 ball into the rail behind the 8, but you know, so you separate the 13 and the 8, and you got the cue ball froze behind there, because then your opponent cannot make a hit and then get cue ball in hand and run out. But if he shoots that 11, it's bad. Put the cue ball right down here, right hand corner, just off the rail. Hit the 13 first, then the rail. You'll get separation on the 13, 8 that you need so you can make the 13. Nope, don't put it out that far.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's.
Where'd you put it? Can't see. Move. Move. He's got it out too far. No, I don't like this. I mean, you might get the hook, but if he puts it closer to the rail, it's a lot easier shot and you can
He's
get
not
more
gonna get his-
separation.
he's just hooking him. He's not going to separate his.
Yeah, that's a wasted shot.
Okay, so you're going to get ball
So
in
just
hand.
give him ball in hand. Ain't nothing changed.
You're going to get ball in hand and do it the same thing again.
To get a little bit more separation when you could have got it all in one shot.
Yep. Get those balls separated so you can do something with them.
Well, and he can shoot at this 6 here. If he hits it, you're in trouble. If he set it where I was saying, that cue ball could be farther up the table by about 2 more inches. The 8 would be farther up. And that cue ball would be sitting in a position where he can't even kick out of there. Oh.
Okay, and we're right back where we were just a few minutes ago.
Alright.
Now he
Now
may
what's
be
he
able
gonna
to
do?
make the third. Does the 13 go?
Well, I don't think it goes good enough for him to do anything with the cue ball. If it did go, he'd have to slow roll it. We're not trying to pick on them. We know they're at the table trying to work the puzzle, just trying to be helpful. So if he goes back and watches,
I like this. That's
yeah, only if he gets a shot on the 13 and the 15.
well, if he's playing the 11, that I like it. If he's just playing safe again, then I'm gonna question.
Well, I don't think he's playing a safety, but now he's got to break this stuff out, and you could roll into a bad thing. See? It's makeable, but man, hard way to go. 15 to go by the 6. But it looks to me like the angle takes the cue ball straight up table, keeping it behind the 8.
He went into him pretty hard.
Yeah, but you got a ball on either side. That's really I think the key was to make the 13 makeable on his safety that he didn't make it makeable on.
Yeah, that way he could have shot that 11, rolled forward, and
right, and then you could shoot the 13 and pop the 8 out of there, and the 15 straight up in the corner.
problem with the way it got played there was he's breaking out 2 balls that he has to get a shot on.
Yeah,
One
in one direction, one in the other.
Yeah, there was no safety valve there.
Right, where he could have had a safety valve on the other shot.
Okay, that worked out.
Well, it'll work, but he definitely did it the hard way.
Look to see if the 13's froze. I'm like, what is he looking at?
Well, he was waiting for the guy on the other table to get out of the way.
I figured that
and
out.
I didn't see who won over there.
Boy, I didn't either.
Somebody shooting on the left. I'll back it up here. So my chat room's not paying much attention either. It looks like Rhodes Scholars, but I can't swear to it. Yep. Rhodes Scholar. So Rhodes Scholar's pulling away. And then the Shady bunch is pulling back in. Should be 3-2.
Yep.
Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to our channel. If you do hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell when it pops up so you'll get notified when we go live. And for those benefiting from the Trump tax cuts, you can hit that little dollar bill sign and donate to Bad Boys TV to help us continue bringing free streams to you. Well, they're spread out. They're spread out pretty good.
Yeah, he's just trying to...
I like the solids.
Yeah.
Nothing in the way. There's really nothing in the way on either one, other than you'd start with the 15 ball in the side. Then you're good on everything.
Yeah, I don't think you could go wrong here.
Nope, they're pretty open either direction.
I don't know that I'd start with this ball, but...
Well, you do that, you got to come out. He's alright, because the 7's a good safety valve there. I want take care of that 6 next.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
shoot the
I like
7, then the 6, come
I like,
off the left side and back out to the middle, and then you got them all.
I liked starting with the 7 and then the 6.
But yeah, I'm with you. I probably wouldn't have shot the 5 first. I probably would have shot the 7 first in the side.
2, 6, 4.
Or he could go 2, 6, 3, 4, because you're going to want to pull back on the 6 and get out to the middle. Whoa.
Whoa, baby. Okay, it's okay.
Yeah, maybe he'll just pull straight back. He took away some of that angle there, he did. Maybe he'll come back on the other side. I can't really tell from here. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think I would have wanted the bigger angle so I could pull back even farther and get the 3 then the 4. Or get a better angle on that. Well, he's okay. Looked like he had a little more angle on that from here.
Shoot and stop, shoot and stop.
I do believe you can get a tax deduction on that donation. I have to talk to my accountant. Hold on, it's Google. Can't afford an accountant. It just sounded. Bonnie's the accountant.
Oh.
Oh, man.
You gotta make it.
What? Why is he jacked up so high?
Yeah, that was...
He could have just dead punch centered that ball. Ouch.
Well, here's an unexpected opportunity.
Ooh.
Jaren's like, yeah, I'll take it.
That was a little hokey, wasn't it? Super stretched out, and I'm surprised he didn't shoot that and pull back. Yeah, slow her down a little bit. A little punch shot here, so the cue ball just comes down table over by the left side. Nah, too far.
Well, if the 12 goes by the 10, he's okay.
Yeah, it looks pretty tight. He's looking at it now, but I don't think he can get to the 10 without going rail first. That's going to end up bad. If he hits it with any speed at all, the cue ball is going to be right on top of that 11 ball, or 13. Wow. What happened on the top table? Damn.
I know, I was like, oh, we're having a quick table run here, then we'll switch over there.
I got to back her up just a tad because I couldn't see who was shooting that. Looks like shady business on that table.
The Shady Bunch.
Shady bunch doing shady business. I don't know why I want shady business just sounds better.
It's even written on the back of their shirts.
I know. Yeah, Shady Bunch got that one.
So we're tied at 3.
You're implying that I'm reading their shirts.
I know. I implied that you,
My memory is shot.
I implied that you could read.
That's a pretty big eye. I don't read. I can spell, but I don't read. Books ruin movies.
I was going to say, I don't think I've ever seen you reading a book, but you watch a lot of movies.
It's because books ruin movies. And people like, they didn't do that good on the Harry Potter thing. The book was much better. There were details in it. See? Ruined the movie. But if you never read the book, damn, that was a good movie. Well,
Who's this Mr. Potter that you speak of?
he was in the tournament this week.
Harry Potter played in the
Well,
tournament.
it wasn't Harry Potter, but it was
Oh, okay.
Potter. There was a Potter and
Braden
a
Potter.
great super descendant of the
Braden
Potter family.
Potter.
Kind of had the look, too, if you'd have just darkened his hair and put
Yeah.
on the glasses. Tall, skinny dude.
Well, he's kind of messed himself up here.
Yep. Round and round it goes.
Yeah,
Will it come back? Nobody knows. This is where they tend to overdo it. Wow, he hit that pretty bad. Wasn't even close.
He actually hit it from where he was.
He drove that into the rail about 4 inches before the pocket.
Yeah.
It's tough because he was stretched and leaned out across. And
well, he hasn't left a real easy shot.
but it all started with rolling the shot before the shot, too far.
It's a little tougher than the last 8-ball he shot.
Yeah. This is a lot tougher than the last 8-ball he shot.
God, if I'd just made that one.
And the scratch is sitting pretty close either direction.
Yeah, I'm thinking he may bank this one.
Banking is not a bad idea here.
I haven't seen him indicate what he's doing.
Yeah, I haven't seen him indicate anything. I like the bank here because you can follow the 8 and put the cue ball way up the
Yeah,
table.
you can leave the cue ball up on the top rail and you can block the pocket. I'd be hitting at pocket speed.
Yep. Yeah, if you're going to miss the bank, you want to miss it and leave it in front of the pocket. Well, I never saw him call anything. Of course, we don't get the shooter in the whole video, but oh, don't bank it too tight. Oh, look. What a stud muffin. What a shooter. For a minute, I thought he was going to be a little tighter than that and just bump the 12 up in front of the pocket.
See why they call him the Shady Bunch.
Yeah, well, you missed by half a diamond and still made it. If that ain't shady, I don't know what is. Oh, man. If he holds it. Perfect. Now all he's got to do is draw back about foot and a half. Or 4 inches and take the tougher shot. I'd rather draw too far than not enough. He could have drawn that ball 2-3 more feet. Yeah, he made it. The Shady Bunch is scooching forward. Rhodes Scholars have taken a stall. Probably stopped to read a book. Five to 3, race to 13. Run, you coward. It's paralyzing chairs. What'd you bump? Brett's over there bumping buttons. Gotta start a nuclear war over here. Do you want to play a game?
Lay my headset down on the red button.
Okay, bad political joke that Brett won't let me tell. You guys want to know how to drive Trump insane? Anybody want to know? Tell him Twitter is double the amount of characters he can use in a tweet. Alright, back to pool. Bad joke, bad joke. Well, a little close to his work here. That was a foul. Anybody tell me why this is a foul? That's a ball in hand foul. His opponent didn't call it though. Probably didn't see it. Doesn't know what happened. Anybody know? Chat room? Anybody? Why that would have been a ball in hand foul shot on the 3? The shooter should have known. He should have picked it up and gave it to his opponent. Sometimes they don't know they're doing that, but it's pretty obvious visually that he double hit the cue ball. He hit the cue ball hit the 3, his forward stroke hit the cue ball again. That's how the cue ball went to the left. Very good, Shogun. It's nice to know my chat room has pool knowledge. We like to think that the weaker educated pool players are watching the other streams, or they're coming to us for info, education. Or it's all just a delusion. Wow, nice shot on the other table. Drilled the ball into the side pocket. I'm not sure. I think I'd shoot the 12, slide the cue ball over to the 6 with a little bit of draw. Then you shoot the 13, roll forward, shoot the 14 in the other side, and then shoot the 9 in the corner. And you could either do it with, you know, if you come down far enough, then it's really easy to get shape on the 8. And if you don't, you can just draw over to that, towards that side, and take the cut. See, now he's got to land on the right side of this ball. And most of the time on this particular shot, the shooter tends to go short. Looks like he's there, though. Looks like he landed perfect. Or the cue ball's going to go straight at the 8, but I think he landed perfect, and he'll roll on the same line. I think he's straight. Yep, he's okay. Cue ball was going straight towards the 8. If he'd have done it the other way, it would have been a little easier to get shape on the 8.
He's got a little bit of a tough cut, but
yeah, he could have done a different pattern and not ended up with this tough of a shot on there. I was telling the audience that, yeah, it worked. I was telling the audience with the route he went, he had to be perfect on his shape on that side pocket shot for his last shot. And he was close to perfect, just a hair off. But he'll take it. Did you score it?
I did. It's 5-4.
Oh, was that Rhodes Scholars?
It was Rhodes Scholars, yes.
They're all wearing dark shirts, I can't tell. All pool players look same now.
It's because it's teams and they made them wear matching shirts.
They all look alike. Well, yeah, and everybody wants to wear black. I don't know why. But Rhodes Scholars has got a nice white stripe on the side. I just didn't see it. starting to look nice outside. I walked by a little while ago. It's all sunny now and dry
Was it
out.
really? Boy, it was.
They were calling for flash floods last night.
A thunder and lightning show this morning. I literally have not been outside since the moment I got.
Since load-in was complete.
Kept thinking I'd go to a grocery store, but that didn't happen, and it's late enough in the event now.
Well, that worked out.
Yeah.
That worked out because that ball's sitting in front of the pocket blocking the 4.
Boy, I don't know what you're so far away from. Guess you try to play safety off at 5, but
I think he's going to shoot between the 5 and the 13, around the 9, but he's not going to pop out enough to make the 6.
so I was thinking about shooting the 5 down there. You know, maybe play it off the 6.
Right. Yeah, he wasn't going to be able to come off of the...
Well, he's managed to get the cue ball down. Trying to entice him to move that 14.
Lions said they're calling for 8 to 12 inches of snow. You're in Wisconsin, right, Lions?
Get that snow out of the way now.
Yeah, I'm ready for summer.
Headed to Wisconsin in about a month, and I don't.
Yeah, you guys need to all crank up your heat, open the doors and windows, and thaw that crap out before my crew has to be up there.
He schedules a pool tournament in Wisconsin in the wintertime.
Ozzy Reynolds. Dude, he's got it in February. In the next 2 years.
Well, you know why? Same reason we do nationals in July in Las Vegas. It's
Because nobody can get out and go nowhere.
nobody else wants to be there. We have dates.
Yeah, baby. Well, is the 13.9 wired for the side?
No, not from my vantage point.
You don't think so?
Well, come over here and look at it.
I think it's pretty close. Hold on.
If you're sitting over here,
I don't want to move that far. Just turn the TV this
if you're
direction.
sitting over here in this chair, you'd see now it does.
I think there's a gap there, though. He could make it if he has to. He's looking at it now.
He's looking at it because he wants it to be.
It'll go. If you get shape on it, it'll go. I'll bet you a buck.
He may have to. Cut
I'll bet you $1.
Well, I would know. I want to know if they're froze or not.
Yeah. I got the same damn view as you. Same view.
Oh, okay. Now it goes.
Now it goes.
Rick just turned the TV.
He ain't good shape on it anyway.
Reminds me. I remember my grandma like trying to look around the corner on the TV.
Yeah, he didn't get there. He tried, but the 4 ball stepped in the way. It's like trying to walk down a hallway with old people in front of you. You don't know if you should dart to the left or dart to the right because they're waddling back and forth.
I'm one of those old people.
Now we're never going to know if it went.
What do you mean? He's shooting it.
He's not shooting the combo.
Yeah,
Oh, look.
man.
Oh, that's $1. Whew, getting rich.
You didn't.
Yeah, we didn't have nowhere to mount the chopper cam here. We'll have it in Texas. I told you $1.
We haven't had the chopper cam for a while now.
Well, most places there's nowhere to put it. I need to get like one of those truss stands. Because it really to be effective, it needs to be about 12, 14 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Or more. But it needs to be at least 12 feet in the air. So from this shot, you're going to try to get below it. You're going to pull back around behind the 8. It's got to go up in the corner.
That's pretty good right there. I think it goes.
Well, he was aiming it, so
Yep.
it'll go all the way up.
Yep, it goes all the way down. You should be able to come across, just avoid the 6.
Or hit it square, or hit the 6 square. Push the 6 straight over to the rail. Oh, told you. Well, he actually lucked out there.
It's a good thing he missed it, because he totally boogered up the 6.
Yeah, he's probably wishing he had the jump shot now, because his opponent's going to run out. Yeah, you got to make sure you know where the cue ball's going. You either got to hit that 6 square or clear it completely.
I didn't like running into it at all.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't want to.
I don't think he had to.
Definitely wouldn't want to. But yeah, I agree with you. I don't think he had to either. I think it's just the English he had. And of course, he missed the shot, so that set his cue ball offline a little bit too. It happens. Was this the Shady bunch? Digs down another.
Extends their lead back to 2.
Apparently somebody told a joke in the other room. Could hear him laughing.
Hey, this is work. You're not supposed to be having fun. Whoa. What in the world was that? The 9 was sitting right in front of the side. And he cut it into the mess.
What the?
Yeah, I'm like, unless that was an intentional foul, I don't know.
Well, I gotta go back and look at that. Don't forget, everybody, we have the DVR feature. Wow, quickly I went back. Oh, he hit the 6.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that part.
Was
Look
was he shooting solids? He must be.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he nicked the 6.
Oh, okay. That was a good shot then.
Bumped the 9 out of the pocket, so that was a good shot.
Looked like he just cut the 9. I'm like,
Yeah, well, yeah, when you jump into the middle, switch over in the middle of
Yeah.
a game, you don't know what's happening. That did look funky.
like, have you lost your mind?
Worst stroke ever. Oh, I saw that coming.
Yeah, those
Soon as he hit, I was like,
points are
he's going to
huge.
get pointed out of there.
He's going to see the point. He's
You
gonna
can see
the
it
point.
right there.
He's going to see the point after this shot.
That's just mean. You could try. You could set
Or
that
as-
shot up and try to hit that point all
Or
day
as
long.
they say in England, he hit the knuckle.
Yeah.
Kidding.
First time I said, oh, you went right off the tit. Chris Mellon lost his
He
mind.
couldn't. He goes, what?
He just lost his mind. It was so funny. He turned blood red. Bonnie's sitting right there.
He goes, titties? What are you
What?
talking about? Oh.
Can he bank it? I don't think it's cuttable.
Yes, he can bank this 10.
He's looking to see if he can fudge the 4 out of the way.
He's got to do something with that 9, which is... I almost like playing safe off the 9. Try to get it out of there now. I'm shooting this 10.
Yeah, I don't think he can get to the 9.
It's a road to nowhere.
Maybe.
Might be a good... What he was looking at was to come off the edge of the 10.
Push the 4 into the 9.
Yeah, push the 4 over by the 9. Now you got the 10 out to where you could use it as a break ball.
Well, I'm pretty sure he just called that cross corner.
Yeah, this is... Unless he sees something I'm not seeing, this is not a...
Well, unless he can force the cue ball forward and bump the 4 out and draw all the way back and over. I'm not sure what he's looking at.
I don't know how this
I don't know how he's going to get that 4 out of the way.
Lead to a shot on the 9.
I want to see, though. I'm watching. Alrighty. Well, he did clear 4 out a little bit, but he didn't make the 10. But maybe that 9 will go by there now.
The 9 looks like it goes now. The 4 and the 2 are certainly not in the real advantageous.
Yeah, but you could break them out right now.
Yeah, he's got the 7.
You got the 5 there.
This is not the most aggressive player on the Shady.
You could take, yeah. There you go. Yeah, he had 3 different balls he could take a swing at that with, so he could have swung at it with the 7, the 5, and the ball he did swing at it. But the 4 didn't get in his way. He's got the 2 straight in the side. I think he's clear. He's in good shape here. If the 2 goes in the side, he's good. Oof. Giddy up, go. Well,
he didn't
so
bruise that ball.
I think his angle is bad to shoot the 3 and come down for the 6, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he's coming on the right side of the 6. He's laying good on the 7, though. He'd come out for the 4 and then the 3. And
try to get a better angle.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's
whoa.
better. Whoa.
Whoa.
Well, it was better until it just kept going.
Yeah, a little too hard.
It was better, and then it was not.
Well, I think he's got the angle where the cue ball would end up the diamond just below the left side pocket.
He's going to shoot the 4.
I don't like that. Can't he shoot the 3 and roll down just below the side pocket?
Yeah, probably.
I would take the tougher shot on the 6. Gonna run out of ways to get to it. Hope you get there this time. No idea who won on the other table.
Oh, it was the Rhodes Scholars.
Was it? Okay. As long as you're sure.
Well, I'm pretty sure he was shooting. You could rewind it if you want.
KC's on the wrong side of the 6.
Why don't you rewind it there and just...
Just a confirmation. Damn it. Yep.
No, that was. Didn't he have a black shirt on?
No, he had the white stripes down the side.
Okay. So small I couldn't see.
Yeah. So Rhodes Scholars wins one. Keeping it tight. Well, he got over there. It's still a tough shot, but I think he could have had an easier shot on this if he'd have went after it earlier in this run out. But if it works, it works. Can't fault the guy for getting out if he gets out. Nice shot.
Nice cut.
And come with another one. Could come with another good shot. Yeah, I think he made this run out just a little tougher by the order he shot the balls. Here we go. Nice shot. Shady Bunch takes another one. Trying to keep their 2-game lead.
And trading games back and forth here.
Well, they're okay with that because they're in the lead. They'll take
Yep.
trading games all day.
Yep, if you're in the lead, trading games is okay. If you're trying to come back,
It's tough.
You're
Giving
just
up every game, every other game.
you're running out of time.
Well, got to get shape on that 6. Looks like he's going forward to get there. Yeah, I think he's got to bump the 10 out of the way. It's got to come backwards.
But you sent the minion for Sweet Tea.
I did.
He must have got lost.
He's such a...
He's busy.
He's busy looking at his phone. Hey, check. I'm like commentating yesterday, and he's like trying to show me videos.
He was
Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, I've seen it. Then I'm on the phone with Jeremy last night. He's doing the same thing. It's like, dude, just chill a minute. It's on Facebook. I'll see it.
If it's on Facebook, I've probably already seen it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he sacrificed the shot for the shape.
You get the shape no matter what.
It was a good try, though, because I know he was a little offline.
They really needed that out there, though.
Yeah, they did. Well, the Shady Bunch is at both tables. They're trying to pull away.
Yeah, if the Shady Bunch wins this set, they are the champions. If the Rhodes Scholars win, we
Do it again.
shuffle it up and do it again.
Oh. These are the most uncomfortable chairs.
Yeah, they are. I would have to agree.
I've tried everything. Lay back, scoot my butt off to the edge,
Yeah, I have to. It's like,
curl over. I threw my jacket on there this morning. It's nothing. There's no hope. It's either these are the most uncomfortable chairs, or I'm just getting that old where there's, unless it's a lazy boy recliner and extra pillows, I'm screwed. Well, this is one of those shots Shane Van Boning shoots great. Hit that ball and then let the cue ball roll forward like 4 or 5 inches, just like that.
yeah.
Yeah, Shane is one of the best at that. Or when he doesn't have an angle on the rail. Really? Somebody's over there on my stage.
Leaning against your stage. Setting their drink on your table.
With signs all over it that say, do not lean or touch on this. Oh.
Well, they don't read either.
And I didn't see who won on the other table. I'll go back. Shady Bunch may have just taken 2 games down. I'm watching. Chat room let me down.
What did they?
Hey, I begged and asked for
help.
help.
They're not keeping score. That's our job.
Yep. Shady Bunch won both games.
And they lead this match 9-5.
Yeah, what happened to our sweet tea?
Well, Rich isn't watching this.
Little turd.
Well, I like the stripes in this rack.
I just sent Rich to go chase the idiots away from where our cameras are. There's probably some butthead sitting up there. Well, Road Scholars has got to pick up the pace. They're starting to fall behind. Eventually, they won't be able to catch. So they gotta stop the bleeding here. Table's open for it. Just gotta figure out how to get to that 14 ball, which is bankable. Not a tough bank either. So not necessary. Don't necessarily have to break it out. But I'd like to get on it right away.
It might actually go.
It might. I know I'd be working on that ball next. And I think you can shoot this. What is that, the 10 or the... Yeah, it's the 10 ball up there.
Yeah, he wants
Shoot the 10 in the corner and just pop straight up. Yeah. Didn't like that. Because now he's straight on that ball.
Well, he's on the rail. He can't really draw her.
Yeah, he's kind of hooped now.
He's actually, if he wanted to be aggressive, could shoot this 15, and he's going right at the 4 and the 14.
Yeah, can you get by the 2 enough to cut that?
Yeah.
In the lower left corner?
I think he can. Well, he managed to do pretty good with what he had there.
Yeah, I like shooting the 9 here, though. I like shooting the 9 here. Try to come below between the 14 and the 12 for the bank, if it needs to be banked. Because if you don't get there, you can shoot the 12 in the side, 15 all the way up. Well, did he get the angle here to go break it out? Every ball he makes is one less ball he can use to take a swing at that, so See what he's got. Maybe he's got the angle here. Nope. Nope. And nope.
Yeah, it's...
Hopefully that's Jaren, right? Hopefully he'll go back and look at some of these matches. There's a whole lot of games he's left on the table by not getting the breakout early.
Yeah, you can learn a lot by watching yourself play.
Yeah, Esther Ledeca, the first woman to win 2 golds in 2 different sports in the same Winter Olympics. That's pretty awesome. She's the one they all said didn't have a chance of winning anything in the downhill, and she ends up winning the gold. That was awesome. Boy, if the Shady bunch can pull off these 2 games, they're going to be way out in front. And the opportunity is there for them. What the hell?
Somebody made an 8-ball.
Uh-oh. Well, he tried to pile drive that ball into the pocket, and I'm not sure why he shot so hard. There's the breakout.
Yeah.
Oh, but he blocks it with the 4, so now he's going to have to run into that mess. The 8 went before the 4 got in the way.
I think you got to play a safety here and try to separate those balls.
You don't think just go ahead and separate them? I mean, your 14's right here.
Oh, that's right. He's shooting the 14. I was thinking he was shooting the 4. Forgot who was at the table.
All right. Yeah, playing with your phone.
Yeah.
You just pulled a Skylar Woodward. In the middle of a huge match over there texting.
I'll never forget. I'm watching a Facebook Live.
Gets up, shoots the wrong ball.
He's playing on the TV table, and
commenting on the stream.
No, it comes up and it says Skylar Woodward is watching with you, and I just went, he's playing in the match.
Oh, Jaren. He jumped up.
Oops.
Like he was going to go fill out the score sheet.
Oops.
Nah, most of the jump up was after, but even still.
He just...
Oh, where you been, U18B? You missed most of this match. You'll have to go back and watch. You can rewind right now.
Then he would be missing what's happening there.
But he'll catch up to it. Just skip the commercials, man.
Here's what you missed. The Shady Bunch has won 9 games.
Rose Scholars won the first game.
Rose Scholars won 5.
The Shady Bunch won the next game. Rose Scholars, Shady Bunch, Rose Scholars, Shady Bunch, Shady Bunch, Shady Bunch, Rose Scholars, Rose Scholars. Till we became 5-9. I missed who won on the top table. I think it was Rhodes Scholars, but let's take a peek. Because U18B distracted me. Oh, yeah, I think it is Rhodes Scholars. Yep. Yeah, then he shoots the 8 in the side. Let's make sure he made it and it didn't go off the point into the wrong pocket, giving the win to the other team. We're watching the replay. He shoots. It rolls forward and falls right in. Ta-da! Road Scholars won that one. Back to this game. Oh, it looked like he missed that really bad, the way he cranked his elbow and tried to steer after the fact, didn't
He
it?
was steering hard. Leaning, steering.
Hey, might not have win if he'd have shot any
I
harder.
used to play an old guy, boy, he'd like jump up on every shot, and then he would be leaning. It was
Oh, we got a guy up in
like,
Alaska.
I was afraid he was going to hurt himself.
We'd be playing golf. Now you're on a 6x12.
Yeah.
And this guy would shoot a shot, and then he'd start trying to walk the ball into a direction. And he'd start at one end of this 12-foot table, and by the time he was done dancing, he'd be at the other end of the damn table. Yeah, rabbi. That guy was a dancing fool at the table. He always trying to mojo the ball wherever he wanted after the shot. It was hilarious.
I used to tease the guy, you're going to break a hip someday just playing pool. I said, this is not supposed to be a contact sport.
Ah, all right. U18B was making his woman a sandwich. Hey, bitch, make me a sandwich.
That's why he's a pool player that has a woman.
That's right.
I'm slow on that.
Where in the hell is the sweet tea?
It's on the container out there in the casino.
Well, go get it. We can't leave. You can. You ain't doing nothing else.
Our mouths are dry.
Was there somebody sitting up by the camera?
No, there was nobody there.
Somebody was banging around that whole area.
Yeah, they're all around the perimeter and around the back table.
Good. Got action. Please go get a sweet tea now.
Oh. Okay, Brett. On your knees and do that.
That's not gonna happen.
That's, yeah.
Okay, on your belly and do that.
'Cause,
That's not gonna happen either.
you're going to have to get the forklift in here to get me back up.
There is one outside.
The boy is just socially inept.
Yep, there's...
That's a really good save there.
Yeah, he's got the Rick Jones 3-rail.
Yep. It's tough to hit it hard enough to 3 when the cue ball's that close to the...
It'll hop off.
Now, if his cube will fit between the 6 and 4, it's a lot easier.
Yeah, if he's having to jack up, it's going to be tough to keep that cue ball from hopping when it hits it.
It's got to be real close to the corner pocket over here. Needs to hit probably right about halfway between the pocket and the lower left-hand diamond. A little closer towards the diamond.
What I might do here is push that 5 up against the 8.
Freeze it on the side of the 8.
Yep.
You got to make sure it doesn't go in the side pocket after.
Where the 8, yeah. Because the 8 would still go, but the 5 wouldn't.
Well, I can't tell you what the solid should do with ball in hand until the shot is done, in case the solids are moved around. But to me, it looks like the 4 would go into the lower left corner with ball in hand, so I would shoot that first, roll forward, shoot the 1, try to get shape on the 5. If you don't get shape on the 5, you can shoot the 6 and bump out the 5. Or if you're brave enough and you're confident enough, you take ball in hand between the 5 and the 8, shoot the 5, roll into the 6 with some speed, spread those two out, and if you don't get a shot on those two, you'd be out far enough to shoot the 1 and then get shape on those two. There's a couple ways you could deal with it.
I was going to say that was my...
Some people don't like doing it, but that's what I would shoot the 5.
Because if you come
into the 6 with the cue.
Yeah. Because the cue
spread them.
Cue ball's going to come out for
the
1 for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to hit.
Here we go. Oh, he hit it pretty good.
He did about as good as he could do.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what this fella's got.
Well, he fouled because his foot came off the floor.
Oh, I'm not bumping the 8 with the 5 at all. I'm shooting the 5 in the lower corner. Cue ball into the 6.
Yeah.
You can go this route, but getting shape on the 5 has got to be good. If you're going to go this route, you need to be brave enough to shoot it at an angle to either bump the 5 out or roll in position for the 5 to shoot next. I definitely don't like this shot. Not where he's got the cue ball right now. I still don't like it. Looks like he's got it aimed straight in. You gotta give yourself an angle so the cue ball will roll up table enough to be able to shoot the 5 next. Do not take the 5 off the 8. You do that, what are you gonna do next? Your 4 and 6 is still tied up. You can't get enough draw to break them out. You don't want to shoot the 5 that hard.
He's going to draw back for the 5 off the 8 after he shoots the 6.
Well, if you're a lower level player, shoot the 4 and just roll forward. And then you got the 1, and you can easily get the cue ball to the left so that it clears the 8. Then you could shoot the 4 if you want, and then you could shoot the 5 off the 8 into the side if you wanted. I'm not playing another safety if I clear out the ball because your opponent was just pretty close with a 3-rail shot. I'm not playing another safety on this table.
I thought he'd roll forward on that and then shoot the 4.
Yeah,
he's got a kind of a funny angle on the 5 now. This makes this a little tougher.
Well, and if he doesn't hit it perfect, the 5 will hit the 8, and then the point just sit there.
Yep.
And if he hits the rail first, it's going to hit the rail, the 8, and just sit there. He absolutely took the toughest way here.
So who won the game up on the...
I don't know. UA Team B distracted me.
No, that was the game before that.
No, that's this one too. I'm watching. Oh, you see, he missed the 8 completely. Well, there he made it. Well, that was a gift. Shady Bunch won on the top, lost on the bottom.
Alright, so we're 10-7.
Yeah, that game was lost by ball selection. That's a tough thing that people never practice. So what's the best way to run the balls? What's the easiest way to run them?
That one looks much darker.
Brought more ice.
7-10. Shady Bunch only got to win 3. Rhodes Scholars got to win 6. They actually have to win 19 if they want to win the title.
Yeah, one team is 3 games from the title. The other one is 19 games from the title.
That feels a lot heavier, doesn't it?
If you think of it that way. But
yeah. I got to win 19 games.
But they don't have to win 19 before the other team win those 3 games.
They got to win 6 before the other team wins 3.
Yeah.
One hurdle at a time.
They got to get to the table.
Uh-oh, that's a scratch.
That's not going to be... Ooh.
Oh, that hurt.
You never see the object ball hit both points and go, though. Only the cue ball. Well, this is an opportunity that Rhodes Scholars needed. Ball in hand on a wide open table. This would be a good time to get one of those 6. One of those 19 games.
Are we sure it was Rhodes Scholars that won the top table?
Oh, we could have Rich go check the score.
Oh, ouch.
What the heck? I just want to go like a second. Yeah, right in between. Yeah.
Funny thing is, the people home don't know what he's doing. He's in here making.
I know. I'm over here making noise. What the hell's wrong with that guy?
Well, the Shady Bunch is about to pick up another one here.
Oh hell, this is that game. I don't know.
And that makes the score 11-7.
Rich, go check the score.
He's already gone.
No. Little sniveler.
We mentioned him having to do something, so he left.
I know. He didn't bring his no straws or not. He's friggin' useless.
I knew you were going to say something.
He's like a turd. Swirling around the toilet won't quite go down. He's not even efficient, and then he whines about it. Oh, God, gotta go get a drink for you guys. I'm just a grunt. Well, what else are you doing? Well, that's right, looking at Facebook all day long. Well, I don't know. Shady Bunch might have won that top game. I'm going to see if I can go back and figure it out. Okay, that's right before. Alright, so we got Shady Bunch won that. Rhodes Scholars won the one down here because he screwed up. Alright, we're good. I think we're right on the money on the score.
I think we are too. If we're not, it won't be the first time.
And it won't be the last.
It won't even be the first time today. Well, I'd like to think it would be the last, but
It won't be.
realistically, probably not.
Yeah, why set unrealistic expectations?
Just accept the fact that you're a little below average. Yeah, we don't have a production crew like
The big boys.
like Chris Berman, yeah, all those guys.
Got 20 people running the stream, and okay, man, you do this and you do that and you do this. Keep in mind, right now we're running the tournament too.
From a service hallway. We're running the tournament, supervising the referees, answering their questions.
Dealing with the stuff the other people didn't get done, that the players need. Yep, everything. 58, 57 watching. That 8th guy must have been searching porn or something. It just
BadBoys, oh, this is not gay porn.
I thought the BP stood for something else. Wow.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You don't hear comments like that on any other pool stream. Oh.
Ouch.
We're going to have to get a Bad Boys penalty box.
Yeah. Yeah, you've crossed the line.
We've got to mute Rick for 2 minutes.
2 minutes hush button. All right, there's enough chuck on that tip. Boy, he's having a little bit heavy focus on that.
He was really focused.
Is there a map on the end of his tip? Somebody sending him signals?
Here we go.
Airborne.
Yep. He didn't get airborne. And then he's like, the body English, because the cue ball's going in the hole. It's like, you didn't clear the ball, so who cares if it scratches?
Yeah, but he's solid, so he didn't clear the ball like he wanted to, but it was his ball he ran into, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I wasn't sure what he was.
I'm not sure what he was
Couldn't
doing
really
either,
see.
really.
He was in our way.
Yep.
Rookie.
It's our excuse, and we're sticking to it.
We'd have to have the reverse angle slow-mo. Oh, yeah, but this is not the NFL. Pocket cam, that's what we
Wouldn't that be awesome to have a camera on a cable like they do? The one I like is the one they do in the Olympics. Did you watch any of the half pipe snowboarding?
Yeah.
Where they stop the dude in the air and then the cameras go around.
It's amazing, yeah.
It's so cool. You could do that with GoPros, but yeah, you have to stop it. Yeah, it's complicated, but that would be so cool to do that, wouldn't it? Just if you could do it for a commercial, like on a brake shot. Have somebody brake, stop with the balls in the air, all of them off the table like they come off, and then pan around them. It'd be so cool. We can do it. I'd have to buy like 10 more GoPros, set them up, and then you just run them, and then you go back and you edit each picture all the way around. It's pretty cool. I've seen it done before.
Well,
we're using cheap cameras, man. No, we got, what are they, Sony HD, I don't know. They're good. That's my IT's question. That's the question you asked my IT guy.
they're black.
Yeah, they're black, and you turn the button on. It says camera.
You're black, and you just let Rick
And you have to,
pack.
I know how to plug everything in because I've memorized it now. I plug it in, turn it on. Any problems from there? IT Jeremy gets it. Well, look at that. Talk about a nice roll there.
I think he's straight enough on the well.
I was very fortunate. Hey, I'm going to shoot the cue into the rail. It's going to come up, hit the 8. The 8's going to scoot over 6 inches to the left and clear my balls.
Well, he had ball in hand.
I know. But he shot his other ball into the corner.
Right. It was a good breakout.
Yeah. It's not exactly how I'd have tried to get there, but it worked.
I think he can just shoot and stuff.
Yeah, I'm Super Tech, Shogun. Oh, wow. Super driver.
I don't know that there was a whole lot of confidence in that shot. He was
Watch
pointing,
this one. You can see it over here in a slow replay. And get your ass.
He was pointing the way. He's like, he was leading that ball to the side pocket. Kind of makes you wonder what he's going to do here.
Watch out, 3-ball. He might chuck you. Does that go by the 6?
I hope. Yeah,
It must.
It does.
Yeah,
I love it when they look over and like, where'd that 6 come from?
I didn't see that 6 before the shot. Damn it. It goes. It'll clear it by an inch, I think. Maybe a little more. Well, yeah, I cleared it by half a ball. Rhodes Scholars are trying to make a fight out of this one. They're only trailing by 3 games.
They're running out of time.
They got to win 5 before the Shady bunch win 2.
Time. We used to have a guy at the pool hall. He'd play shape and the ball doesn't go. You know, he'd get down like the ball doesn't go, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom. He'd go to the bathroom, come back. Hey, who moved that ball? It went when I went.
Yeah.
He always went before he went to the bathroom.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Got to take it off that 11.
Yep.
If he doesn't, I don't like his odds to win the game. Because the other players got all kinds of balls to try to break it out, or they can just keep playing hide.
He tried. He just missed the 11.
Well, and you don't have to shoot that hard.
No, you didn't. He didn't want to shoot it real hard.
Just a tap would have broke your 5 out.
Just wanted to move the 5, you know, maybe a foot.
You don't even have to move it that far. The way they're sitting, if he just got 6 inches, he'd have been good. But everybody thinks you got to blast him for the breakout. Oh, look at that. He got the breakout, but didn't make the 4. He quadruple banked the 4 and the points, and it hung up. I'm not sure he could have made the 5 from there, but he could have definitely put it in front of the 8.
Well, Rhodes Scholars need a couple of breaks.
Shady Bunch doesn't think so. Shady Bunch would be quite happy if Rhodes Scholars didn't get any.
These are the last 2 games. Back when you had to put tokens in, boy, you were really rooting for your buddies. Now it's like, especially if you're playing like the.
Yeah, can you just get it over with so we quit dropping dollars?
Save me $1.
We played one year at Nationals, and a team had us down 11-2, and we came back and won. That was fun. And and it takes, you got to get some rolls.
Once momentum.
Because I mean, you're down that far, and you're like you're basically all shot to poop anyway, and you're
break your cue, you'll feel better.
But we won like 3 games in a row, and 2 of those we shouldn't have, and then all of a sudden it was like every game you won, you got more confidence and more confidence. Next thing you know, the other team is in panic mode.
Oh yeah,
I've seen it happen a lot.
Well, and the funny thing is they tend to not be taken.
Whoa, damn, man. Power shoot often?
Yeah, didn't you see him
do it again so you can have shape?
Didn't you see him play the 6 in the side?
Good Lord. There you go. Wow.
There we go.
And Shady Bunch.
It's on the hill.
Is on the hill. One game away from being champions. They are one game away from me having a break. They are one game away from Rhodes Scholars feeling really bad about it. But after they get rid of the the frustration of finishing second, they'll be quite happy that they finished second. Because in this division, only first and second gets paid. Third place doesn't get anything. That's a nice shot.
Well, when you only have 8 teams.
Yeah, it's because they set their Fargo
Yeah, it was a little too
Fargo caps way too high for league. When you're restricting your tournament to your league players, the Fargo caps cannot be the same as nationals.
No.
Not even close. First place, I believe, is what I say, 2,100.
I believe. Yeah, I think it was.
I'm pretty sure it's 2,100.
Yeah.
Second place, like 1,360.
1350 or 60. Yeah, 1360.
Yeah. Not a bad payday for either one. I mean, 8 teams, that's wicked good payout, actually.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the Fargo caps need to be much lower so that you balance out. I mean, what'd they have? 50 teams in the other division and 8 in this one. That's because the Fargo caps are not right. But they're learning.
Hopefully.
They change their caps to be more reasonable, then they'll have more balanced. You know, if you have 60 teams, you should have your cap set so that you have about 32 in each. Tournaments in Florida. There is a USAPL tournament in Florida in November. The state tournament.
We don't get to Florida.
No, gotta build the leagues up in Florida. We could be happy to come down and run a tournament in Florida, but we gotta get the leagues to build up. I think there's only like 800 to 1,000 BCAPL league players in the state of Florida. So if you live in Florida, you want to start a league, go to playcsipool.com. You guys should have a lot of pool in Florida, because when it gets too hot, you want to be in the air conditioning. You can make pool grow if you promote it right. And for a lot of you guys, if you're retired or got the spare time, go to the Boys and Girls Clubs and get the young kids started. Get them off the streets and get them off the damn video games.
Yeah.
Our children are electronically disabled.
Do you see in South Korea it's illegal for them to be online and playing video games and stuff after midnight if you're under the age of 18?
That's probably a good idea. Parents are so disengaged with their kids.
I don't know how you would enforce a law like that, but
Just turn everybody's power off.
the Wi-Fi goes down at midnight.
It's so discouraging. I am a Disney World fan, so I go to Disney World with my family every couple of years, and you're walking around and people are pushing 12 and 13-year-olds in what do you call them? Strollers, yeah. Pushing around strollers, and the kids in the stroller on an iPad, or it's like, what the hell is wrong with you?
All right.
Pensacola, start a damn league.
I've never been to Pensacola. Oh, flew off the...
You can quit your day job. You build your league up enough, you won't have to make dinner for your woman. You have the maid do it. Or the butler. Or the chef, depending on how good you are at running your pool league. And build up the players, then BadBoys will come in town and run a big tournament for you. We can stick you in the booth and commentate, and you can tell people how awesome you are about running your league. Make yourself famous. We got a guy here we made famous. Famous Frank. The legendary Famous Frank Henry. Now everybody knows who he is. I didn't know who he was when I got here.
No.
Now it's Famous Frank. It looks like Road Scholars is trying to make a comeback.
Yeah, they're trying. They got a little better shape here.
They just don't want us to take a break, do they? It's all about them. Hey, we'll hire you guys to stream if all you talk about is pool. Nah, too boring. Nice shot. Oh, well, what you waving your hand like that for? You did it to yourself.
It goes. It's just not as easy as he would have liked it.
Well, Hillbilly Chunk in the chat room. Help him make it serious. You can have fun playing pool league and be serious. What happened on that table?
Well, obviously, the Rhodes Scholars won up there on
Did they? Yeah, because they're still playing over here. Uh-oh. He landed in a tough one. It's going to get sketchy here if he makes this 8-ball. Yeah!
Ooh, used
Is
all
that
the
10 to 12 now?
It is.
Doo-doo. Doo-doo.
Here they come.
Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo.
Been on a couple of teams that were down 12 to 8 and races to 13 and came back and won. You get everybody together, guys. You need to win one game. Your next one.
Yeah, and this is the round where they every other break too, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
So.
So let's see which team was smart enough to put their best breaking runners in the right spot. Used to crack me up. Teams put their best player last. Well, if it's Hill, we want him to play. Bullshit. I don't even want it to end up Hill.
I want a guy who's solid under pressure in the last.
Yeah, but I don't want it to be my best player.
No.
You want to win before it becomes Hill.
Okay, where do you hide your weakest player? That's
Your weakest player? Usually make them fall in the 1 or 2 spot in the last round.
See? Nope. No, not me. Well, I don't know about the last one. I put him in like the 3 spot. You want to start with? I want to start with like my best 2 players.
Well, when you do your setup, I start with my best 3 players if we're the home team.
I come out with like the best 2, and then I put the weakest. The weakest one's going to play like probably in the 3rd spot.
Yeah, if we go into the last round and we're the visitors, I probably want my weakest player in the.
I want 2 solid guys in the 4 and 5 holes.
You don't want him to be the last player. You want somebody that pressure doesn't get to. Unfortunately, that's usually your better players. But I don't want my, I'd rather lose Hill with my weakest player at the table than not even get to the Hill match because my best player is sitting there and doesn't even get to play.
It's a fun. Definitely all kinds of strategies.
Get your team to play for nationals. You know, that's the great thing about the BCAPL. You don't have to win the trip to nationals. Just put a team together and start playing series and go, hey, we're going to go to nationals. You get in your weeks and then you pay your entry and go.
You're not going to nationals anymore.
No, it's going to the worlds now.
To the world championships.
But that's the great thing about the BCAPL. The other leagues, you got to qualify, win the city, win the whatever, tri-state, tri-cup, tri-tip, whatever the heck it is.
You got to really try.
But the BCAPL, if you want to go, put your team together, start working on playing together and working out together, and sign up and go. Have a great time. Come visit the BadBoys ballroom, running minis. Music's jamming, party atmosphere.
Name your team Europe and you can't lose.
For the longest time, just name your team Spain.
Yeah, boy.
For the leagues.
It's funny, it was right after the Moscone Cup. We were at a tournament, and this guy, he had named his team Europe, Team Europe. And there was actually a team there with a bunch of guys, you know, from Scotland and Ireland and I just assumed that's who it was, but they said no, that would have been cool, but that's not us.
Right.
And it was just some random guy. He goes, I just thought it was cool. How could you lose?
Right.
He goes, I figured it would just intimidate everybody.
Well, if you play BCA pool, the question is, what kind of tournament can I join as a single? If you play BCA pool, you can play 8 weeks.
Yep, you got to play 8 weeks.
And then you can go to most of the tournaments that we run. You could go to Texas State. You can go to Tulsa State or Arizona State. Any of the regional events. If you don't play BCAPL and you want to go play in a pool tournament, Snoqualmie, June 4th to the 8th, just outside of Seattle. You can come play in that one.
It's going to be real pretty up there at time.
Yeah, it's awesome, that area. Well, Road Scholars.
Be warm enough. We need to
Is that
load in and go to the lake.
Yeah, my brother's like, you gotta come visit the house. It should be built by then. I'm like, all right, as long as there's no snow on the ground. Road Scholars are at both tables.
They could make it.
Shady bunch got to be feeling a little nerves now.
Yeah, they're paying attention.
Oh, it's not that far from South Florida. You just get on a plane, take a nap. You wake up, you're there.
That's right.
Y'all doing it wrong.
You play pool all the way across the country.
Here's how you do it. Take a pill. 1 shot, 2 shot, get on the plane and sleep. Plane lands, you wake up, you feel refreshed. Ta-da! Great time to go up there. I haven't checked the baseball schedule yet. See if the Mariners are in town either right before or right after. That'd be a great pool tournament to go to, wouldn't it, if you're into baseball? Go to the pool tournament, go to the ball game, because, good God, the stadium's only, 30 miles away.
Yeah, I guess it would.
It's not that far.
Yeah, it would be pretty close. Be nice if there was some interleague play going on and the Dodgers were in town.
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be pretty damn cool. Well, now the Shady Bunch is at both tables. If one of these two guys can win this game, it's over. If not, if neither guy can win, it'll be hill. Lord knows we're excited to see that.
That's what everybody wants to.
I don't mind hill.
Action.
I don't mind it. I actually enjoy it.
Because when it's hill,
Because the nerves
anything could happen, and usually does.
Oh, pressure builds.
You get to see stuff you never get to see.
Okay, you better go to the other table.
I was going to say, looks like we're about to have a winner.
He's got to make this roll forward. He's got to make just a 3-ball run here. Whoa.
He's just fine. He pockets this, he'll pretty much have shape.
The nerves, and he came up into the 50-yard line.
Yeah, he didn't want to get behind the 6.
I would have so drawn it back, so I had the option for the
is the guy,
side. I want the right angle.
Fires everything.
Boom! There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The Shady Bunch is your 2018 champions. Gold Team Heroes. Congratulations to Rhodes Scholars for a hard-fought battle to second place. We'll be back later.
We'll be back a little later with more team action from the Black Gold, Oklahoma State.
Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Tulsa, Oklahoma.